told my friend to ask out his crush and then started dating her the same day. Hey guys, welcome back to Vibes of Spark. I'm Spark, and today we're doing crazy confessions. I put my Instagram like anonymous, like put like crazy confessions or whatever, and these are just the responses I got. They're anonymous. I haven't really gone through them, but you know, hopefully we can keep it PG. So yeah, I got the surface and we're about to go through these. If you're new here, I'm sorry, I got distracted. But if you're new here, go follow the Instagram and the TikTok. Like, subscribe, and if you're not new here, then you already know what's up. So yeah, let's get into it. First one. Last summer, I went to Walmart and this guy with big chains around his neck and silver teeth came up to me trying to hit on me, and it ended up being my wrestling friend's dad.
Bombastic side eye.
We're starting off strong. You know how unfortunate that is? Like, how did he not know? That's the first one. And second, like, that's just embarrassing. Like, would you even end up telling your friend, like, hey, like, your dad tried to hit on me? Like, oh, funny story. Guess who went to Walmart and saw your dad? He tried to get my number. I was in the 3rd grade and my teacher ain't let me go, so I pissed myself. That was not even that bad. Honestly, like, that sort of stuff happens. I'm not gonna lie, something similar happened to me, but like I was in the 1st grade, so it was different. But I was technically not supposed to be in the 1st grade because I was skipped. So instead of being 6, I was like 5. And basically we were in gym class. We had this bald gym teacher. And mind you, this isn't like Catholic school. I'm the only black kid. You guys know how that stuff goes. So he's like doing attendance or whatever, and I have to go. I'm like, teacher, like, can I use the bathroom? He's like, no, you could wait. I'm like, but I have to use the bathroom. Like, can I go? And like 5 more minutes pass by. He dead. Like, it doesn't take that long to do attendance. I don't know why he was taking so long. Like, he started talking to other teachers and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't hold it no more, bro. It just had to. It was all over the floor and everything. I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, because then my dad had to come and give me a change. Bro, I was so embarrassed. That's like top 10 most embarrassing moments of my life. There's a lot of embarrassing moments. Like, I don't know. I've been through a lot, man. I got more bodies than your age. So, right. Y'all need Jesus. I like to eat pickles and peanut butter. Don't judge. Okay, so this is low-key ruining it for me because I love peanut butter. Like, I will eat peanut butter out of the jar. But I also like eat pickles like on like a monthly basis. So like, that's just nasty. Like, I'm not trying to judge, but just why? What made you go, you know what? I'm gonna use peanut butter on my pickle. You could have put like Taki dust, freaking chamoy, anything, but you decided peanut. Right. My ex cheated, so I got with her cousin to show up at the family functions. That one's not even bad. Like, I condone this behavior. Because now you have to still see me everywhere you go. It would be crazy if you married the cousin. Marrying the cousin is crazy work. Like, because now you have to watch our wedding, especially if they're close cousins. That's some devious work. I condone his behavior. I used to sit in the shower with it running and not get in because I didn't want to take one. That's just nasty. Like, just why? Like, I get as a kid, like, I'm not gonna lie, my parents be like, oh, like, take a shower. You'd be like, oh, like, I don't want to take one, but like, I'm gonna take one anyways. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go to sleep nasty. And like, you're going through all that just to not take a shower? We're voluntarily being stinky now? Need you to braid my hair. No. In middle school, I farted and I blamed it on the deaf kid. There's something wrong with y'all. That right there is devious work. Cause like, I can imagine somebody smells something, everyone goes, ew. Turn around. It was that you? Nah. I think it was the deaf kid. They was probably so confused. That's evil. That's evil. I don't condone that behavior. I told my friend to ask out his crush and then started dating her the same day. What? I told my friend to ask out his crush and then started dating her the same day. First of all, that's not even your friend. That must be your mortal enemy. Because what do you mean he's crushing on this girl? And you were like, dude, no. Ask her out. And then whole time turns out y'all together the same day. This is evil work. We do not condone this behavior. This is maniacal. This isn't even evil at this point. This is just off the chart crazy. One day I was bored, so I threw a McChicken at a random. I think that's pretty normal behavior. Funny, true story. Like, probably, what is that, like November? We were outside for lunch. It was like 4 of us. And basically we went to McDonald's and someone had like an extra McChicken that they didn't want, or like they weren't gonna eat it or something. And we were driving, like, I didn't really know the girl I was driving, but like, okay, like, don't like say that, oh Shania, why are you getting into random people's cars? I don't know. But basically I didn't like know her that well, but she was driving crazy. Mind you, wearing like a Ford, like a big pickup truck. So we're driving, she's over here like accidentally like purposely almost running people over, or like going on the opposite side of the road. And like, my behind, I'm sitting in the car, I'm like, what is going on? Like, we're blasting drill music and everything. Like, it was fun, but it's also like, I could die. So mind you, anyways, right? We're driving back from McDonald's to the school, and one of the guys is like, I'm gonna throw this McChicken at somebody. Bro, we stopped at a stop, like, there was a stoplight, right? And the person next to us had their windows pulled down. So at the last second before it turned green, he chucked the McChicken at him and we sped off. Bro, it was so, like, I mean, free McChicken, but like, it's still crazy. But I feel like throwing a McChicken because you're bored at somebody is like unethical, but it's like, it's a McChicken. Ex cheated, so I sprinkled instant mashed potatoes in his lawn and keyed his car. I like that. I'm gonna take that one. Because he's not gonna know that there's mashed potatoes in his lawn until it rains. That's funny. I like that one. Imagine having to clean that up. That's funny. I like that. All right, so last but not least, this one's kind of long, which is why I saved it for last, but it says, so when I was around 11, I used to sneak out at 1:45 a.m. every night and stole my parents' car. This was before we had a Ring camera. Drove around town, beeping at people and speeding off, and they all saw I was a little kid driving and honking at them. And I would come back around 3 a.m. just before my parents would wake up. This was during the summer, and to this day, they still don't know. That's not crazy as in like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? But it's crazy as in just like a, why? Like, why? First of all, how the hell was you driving at 11? Did you not crash the car, or are you like a NASCAR driver or something? Because I heard they be driving at like 13. Like 11? You was just driving around, like you were that educated to drive around town and just willy-nilly? Ain't none of the neighbors heard you or like saw you and was like, oh, that's little Johnny's kid from down the road? Ain't nobody recognize the car? That wraps up today's video. Super fun to evaluate. Probably will be doing like a couple of these, maybe like once every month, every 2 months, and like different questions. So not like always crazy confessions, but different questions. So if you want to be included, follow my Instagram for updates, and yeah, Sparky out. What do you?